Environment and UTV show.
Good day, viewers. Welcome to EcoTV, the Environment and UTV show. I remain your anchorman, Jeffrey Unubi. Today, we will be discussing on waste and waste management board. Here with me in the studio, he is an environmental ambassador, a man who has traveled far and wide, creating awareness about the environment. Mr. Dennis, you're welcome.
Thank you so
Good morning.
much. Thank you so
Good morning.
much. It's nice to be here.
Oh, thank you. You know, we've been hearing this word, waste, waste, waste. So we would like you to throw light on it so that viewers out there will really know this the word waste is all about.
Well, thank you so much, EcoTV. I'm very proud to be here, and I'm also very glad to be invited for this show. Like as I was driving down to your studio, I saw a young man sweeping his car, and after sweeping his car, I just parked observing him. Finished sweeping the car. The next thing he did was he threw the waste into the gutter. Yes, whether it's so what he did was he was not conscious of his environment. The word waste, let me go to what you asked.
Okay.
The word waste, as we all know, as an environmental scientist, waste is any unwanted substances. You understand? Waste is anything generated. As human, we generate waste every day of our life. You wake up in the morning, you sweep your house, you throw into your waste bin, that is the waste. You driving inside a hot sun and you call the young boy selling pure water or bottled water, as the case may be, after consuming the water to quench your thirsty nature, you throw the empty can inside the dustbin. That empty can is a waste. Generally, waste means any substance that has no use, immediate use to us. So we discard it. When it's discarded, it becomes a waste.
Thank you, Mr. Dan. Thank you, Mr. Dan. We'll come back to that again. Main board is also at fault here because we will see some scenario whereby weeks, months, they won't even come to pack the dirt and dump in the permanent dump site. So don't you think that they are at fault here? Because if you go to some streets, you see how dirt is littering everywhere. You know, so I don't know. Don't you think they are at fault?
Okay. As far as waste management board is concerned,
Yes.
when you register with them, the main job is to come to your doorstep, pick the waste. Sometimes, some years ago, the waste management board come to your street, they will knock your gate. But we'll find out that when they continue doing such practice, some houses were unable to meet up with the demand, because when you are taking a waste from one place to another to the designated dump site, there are charges. Some of these house owners, some of them refuse to pay their bills because the government has a particular bill. I remember some years back when I was in Lagos, I think in Lagos, the waste management board in Lagos, in my locality, we pay them 1,008 per month. And these people come at the designated time. But nowadays, we find out that even some houses, if you are walking in a street, you see them dump the waste there, there's nobody to pick it, the waste starts entering into the environment. Me in my house, I generate waste. Pack the waste, put it inside my car, drive to the designated government site. I'm coming.
Okay.
The role of a waste management board is to take this waste from your house, from your door. That is if you register with them. If you don't register with them, there is no way they will come to your door and pick the waste, because they are being paid. They are workers. the government needs to manage this waste after being picked up from your doorstep. So there is no point blaming the waste management board. We also are, as mentally, should find a way of disposing our waste properly. If you have a car, you pick your waste. If you can't wait for the waste management board, pick the waste, go to government approved site. There's one in Oluku. That's where I go.
But what about those that don't have car and the ones that are not even close to the dumping site? So in a situation like that, what are you going to do?
Okay, that is why you register with them. And if you register with them, they have to come to you. You have to have their phone number. Once your dustbin is about to be filled, you call them. Please, I can't continue to live in this manner. Please come and pick it up.
Okay, Mr. Adam. You know, we have had some problem in the past whereby the person or the tenants involved find it difficult to pay for the services rendered to them. But don't you think the waste management board are at fault here? Because 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, sometimes 5 months, almost a year, they won't even bring bill to before you can pay for all these things.
Yes.
There need to be a bill.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah. So after this thing must have accumulated,
yeah,
the citizens or the individuals, they find it difficult to pay. So don't you think that the waste management board should adhere every month to be bringing bill?
Okay, fine. That's a good suggestion. I believe the best way to avoid problem is to solve the problem ahead, is to prevent it. Problem will definitely come. What I would suggest to the waste generator, that's the people that have the waste, I will suggest to them each house should have a well-designated waste bin. Then pay ahead. If you are to pay, if you are registering with them today, you can pay like 3 months. So it is better to avoid, if I pay for a services and it's not rendered, I have the power, I have the right to complain. But if I have not paid and I'm complaining, we all have conscience. If you have not paid for your services, you should not complain.
Mr. Da, don't you think the government should just contract this environmental board of a thing to private individuals so that it can be well managed?
Okay. We'll be talking about privatization. This was NEPA, as we all know, was privatized.
Yes,
but
yes,
we are still having the same problem.
Yes.
The issue of waste management is not only about privatization. Even let me tell you, in waste management board, there are individuals, waste managers that owns and register with waste management board, involving in this business of transporting of waste.
I'm sorry. I think somebody just sent in a message.
Okay.
Okay. You can continue.
All right. Well, there are different companies managing waste in Nigeria, not just the government. But before you can be a waste manager, you must register with government.
Okay.
I can decide to own a waste management company whereby house to house awareness, meeting the people, telling them, okay, I can help you transport your waste to the dump site.
Okay.
There are different companies operating waste management.
Okay, Mr. Dam, we have to go for a commercial now. Viewers out there, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned to your television. We'll be right back. Thank you.
You're watching Environment and UTV Show.
Alright. Thanks, viewers, for staying tuned
You're watching
from the commercial break. We went on the commercial break. We were discussing about the transportation of waste and the waste management but not coming on time to pick your debt. But here we'll go over to our social media handle. We had to read some comments and questions from our social media handle. This is from Bibake. He said, Bibake from Ijebode. He said, can I join you guys live on studio on any of your show?
Okay, no problem. We'll get back to you. He said, this one is from Joy from Benin City. I agree with Mr. Danny on transportation of waste, using your vehicle instead of waiting for waste management board. Okay, this one from Shola in Abeokuta. Mr. Daniel, what advice on segregation of waste at home?
All right. Like I've said, I think, Shola, thank you for that question. There are different waste generated in the house. Actually, we see an environmental managers, we call it household waste. There are waste generated. There's waste generated in form of liquid. We have the solid. So I will talk about the solid waste. First of all, in our house, some of us always have a different waste bin for easy transportation of waste. When I mean easy transportation of waste, I'm talking about separating the waste from the point of generation. Waste bin, a waste bin where you trashed in plastic bottles, those broken bottles. You can also have where a waste bin separated or used for perishable waste bin for nylon, papers, and what have you. I believe separating your waste, segregation actually means sorting of waste. This is nylon, this one should be here, this is perishable like spoiled food. You can separate them, keep them in a different can instead of mixing them together. Separation or segregation will help in the easy transportation of waste, and it also save you from diseases in our environment like attracting mosquitoes, rodents. I know you've heard it, the outbreak of Lassa fever. Yeah. So I will advise if we can be able to separate our waste, and it will help us.
All right, Mr.
You're watching Environment and UT.